Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lyndon back with another video. So a lot of people are asking me why I don't run these events and make videos for the events on my personal account or on the content account. So the content account is basically a dead account. It has all the cars on it, but if I go out to the map, all we have here on the map is a couple of little things. There's no event. It's pretty much just a dead account. It's basically just a tool so we can show you guys how the cars work and how to drive them. We can't actually get on here and live race or play the game or anything. Now, just to get enough cars to do the event and upgrade all those cars can sometimes cost a few or several $100s. And then once you get the prize car, you have to max that car out, which can cost another couple $100. And if you're going to see here, like for example, the how to drive video on the CSR2 Zenvo Azuratur, that video is made $6.53 this month, and it's got 1,600-ish views, right? Basically, 1,000 views is going to run you $2, $3, $4, $5. I mean, these videos don't make as much money as people think, so I can't go out and spend, $300 to acquire a car, another $200, $300 to max it out and level it up. A lot of people think just because we're YouTubers, we're making big amounts of money, and brings in somewhere between $800, sometimes $600, and I have to live off of that. I'm a disabled guy with an autoimmune disease. I mean, I can spend 2 or 3 hours in the morning in my chair. The rest of the day, I cannot sit down. That's why I lay down when I live stream. But I have to live off the little bit of money that I make off of CSR2 racing and my other YouTube channels, which is very small for the 100-some hours I put in a week between the 3 YouTube channels. If my channel was getting a couple million views a month, sure, I'd probably be able to spend some money and get some of the cars and do some of the bigger events. But, when you're making $600 or $800 a month and it costs you more than that or about that much to get a couple of cars and upgrade them, you just can't do it. It's just not possible. Now, luckily, my other 2 YouTube channels bring in a few $100s a month, and I have a pretty cheap living situation. I just have a room in this house here, and it makes so I don't have as many bills as I used to, which is good, or I wouldn't be able to live if that weren't the case. Now, generally, I make just enough money to live off of, and I don't have much extra. I haven't bought anything for myself in years, but normally every month I try and put 50 or $100 back, and usually once or twice a year I can buy something new that helps improve the YouTube channel, something that's going to help me bring you guys better videos that look nicer, sound better, stuff like that. So I haven't bought anything for myself in years. The only thing I've bought was stuff to improve the YouTube channel, but I don't care because I don't really do anything. I'm stuck in the house all day with the autoimmune disease. I mean, if I stay in the chair too long or even go anywhere, my whole back will just spasm up. Sometimes it'll stay that way for months. It's awful. It is awful. I'm actually probably going to start applying for disability here pretty soon because I don't know. It's the last thing I want to do, but I probably need to do it. For example, this arm, it won't go higher than this. If I grab it and push it, it won't. Like this arm, I can move it all around. This one gets stuck. So my legs are the same way. I have no range of motion, no movement. Everything hurts. Everything's spasm. Like when I went to physical therapy, they kicked me out of physical therapy. They said, we are making you worse. We are not making you better. Please don't come back. They said, don't exercise. Don't do this. Don't do that. Whatever you have going on is, the exercise is making it worse. So all I can really do is I lay down most of the day. I do a lot of work from bed laying down. I got like a little wireless keyboard and mouse and everything else. And I go for a lot of walks. Like the only exercise I can really do is walks. Even if I get some like 5-pound dumbbells and start doing some bicep curls, like my biceps will lock up. I can't play games on my phone anymore, or I get trigger finger and my thumbs lock up, and they'll stay like that for months. I mean, it's just whatever I have going on is bad. They think I have an autoimmune disease called stiff person syndrome, which there's no real test or anything that confirm it. They can only go off the symptoms, but yeah, they think I have what's called stiff person syndrome, and they say eventually I probably won't be able to walk at all anymore, which is terrible, but hopefully that never happens. We'll see. I actually had a really great maintenance job down at the local college before this happened. It was an awesome job. The benefits were good. The pay was okay, but I really wish I could just go back to work. I wish I could just go back to work, live life like a normal person. I wish I could sit in a chair all day like a normal person, but What can you do? I mean, you got to deal with the crap that life, like they say, you know, when you get lemons, make lemonade. That's pretty hard to do, but I'm trying my best to make lemonade out of the whatever this is. It's not even lemons. It's much worse than lemons. I mean, I know people with like multiple sclerosis and lupus and stuff like that. They live better lives than me. They can get out, they can do things. I can't do nothing. I mean, it's really, really, really bad. Really bad. If I get in the car and I drive somewhere that's like for 15 minutes away, when I get out of the car, I'm waddling like a penguin for the next 15 to 20 minutes. And I mean, I just have nerve pain going everywhere. I can't even go anywhere. It's horrible. For example, the pharmacy is like a 5-minute drive. It's about a mile away, or I can walk there in about 20 minutes. And I can't even like stay on my feet very long unless I'm moving. Like if I stand, I can only stand for like 5 or 6 minutes before everything goes numb and spasms up. But if I stay walking, I can probably go for a good 30, 40 minute walk several times a day. So even like the pharmacy, that's a few minute drive away. I'll walk there and back to pick up my medication, because if I drive there, I'm like suffering for the next 2 or 3 days because everything locked up from the car ride. So I'd rather just walk there for 20 minutes, grab my stuff, walk home 20 minutes. I mean, that's the one thing I'm glad I can do, is go out for a lot of walks, because I really enjoy it. And like if every 2, 3 hours, I start feeling really stiff and everything starts to lock up. So I'll go out for like a 20, 30 minute walk, and that'll make me feel like so much better. It's not even funny. I make videos and I go out for walks and I sleep and I eat, and that's my entire life basically. I don't know why driving in a car or sitting down is so hard on me, but driving in a car is one of the worst things I could do. There was a time where I had to go to a doctor's appointment. It was like 40 minutes away. I was locked up for about 4 months after driving there and driving back. It was bad. So if it's more than like 10 or 15 minutes away, I'm not getting in that car and going anywhere. But luckily, I can sit down in my chair for 2, 3 hours in the morning and make some videos. I mean, after that, I mean, as soon as my legs start going numb and my back starts to spasm, I'm like, all right, I got to get out of my chair, and that's it for the day. I can't sit back down for the rest of the day for more than 5 or 10 minutes before everything starts to spasm back up. It sucks. I mean, it's pretty bad when your job is YouTube and you're making a living off of playing video games, and that's hard for you to do. So you know it's bad when playing video games is something you have a hard time with, or making YouTube videos is something you have a hard time with, but what can you do? It is what it is. It sucks big time, but I do want to say thank you guys for watching my videos. I appreciate it big time. And yeah, thank you guys. Sorry for talking your ears off. I guess I'm just venting at this point, but catch you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Lighten out, and thanks for watching my videos. I really do appreciate each and every one of you a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing, and have a wonderful day. See you later. Goodbye. Adios. Hasta la vista, and get to the chopper now.